I promise you, when we started the channel, I went into it, one, having never watched football fan content, so I didn't know how I should interact with people or what. I've seen a bit of Mark, that was it,
Yeah.
bit of Goldbridge. And two, we said if we get to 5,000 subscribers, that's our dream. Mark Goldbridge is a very good friend of mine. Like we've got a really good partnership with the guys at the United Stand behind the scenes. Yeah. Like we help each other out.
What's Mark like one-on-one? Because I feel like he's just himself on camera and off camera. What's he like just like talking to him one-on-one, I suppose?
Genuine as they come, as honest and as genuine and as trustworthy and as clever. And I've never seen somebody as hardworking, honestly. I don't know where Mark gets the hours from.
He's amazing.
I've once I proved my loyalty to him behind the scenes, but I've built trust with him over 3 years, and he knows he can trust me. And we have a lot of deep conversations. Like even when I'm on holidays, he'd be messaging me and stuff. And we go back and forth. And Drawdy, the guy who does their images and stuff, he's amazing. And they're very good friends of ours. And we think we're actually, again, I don't want to give away too much. We're flirting of a show with me and Mark at the minute, a regular show, because we think we can maybe form something kickoff-ish long term.
Yeah. But is that like the goal for you guys? Like obviously, because the kickoff is like, it's up there. It's just the top of fan. I kind of guess like fan opinion on YouTube and Twitch and stuff. Is that kind of the long-term goal to get up to that kind of standard maybe?
Yeah, I don't know if we'll ever have the equipment that True Geordie and Lawrence now have been able to get. I mean, the behind the scenes stuff there is crazy. And I've actually met Lawrence. He's a really nice guy. I've filmed with a few that Elliot I've met as well. Elliot
Hackney is amazing. He is I'm getting Blue Van Man. I don't know if you know Blue Van Man as well, but I was
of course, Leicester City fan.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him on. Well, actually, he's coming on in a couple of weeks' time, but I'd love to get Elliot on as well, because I feel like Elliot definitely helped Blue Van Man and True Geordie and kind of get everyone together. He's like the glue that holds everyone together. He's an absolutely amazing guy.
He's so well connected as well within the betting industry and stuff like that. He's a very nice person. I did some stuff at 888 a couple of years ago, and the Playbook is the company that do all their PR stuff. So they invited myself and Connor over to the launch of La Liga TV last January, just before COVID broke out. So we went over there for that, and we met Lawrence, and we met Elliot Hackney, and we met Guillaume Balaguer, and we met Graham Hunter, and we met Gus Poyet, and the president of La Liga was there, and who else? Oh, Miguel Delaney, and just so many other journalists. Like, it was just this networking opportunity that I'd never had before. And like, everybody was in the room trying to get over to Gus Poyet and trying to find out where Mauricio Pochettino was. But I made a beeline for Graham Hunter, because I don't know if you know who Graham Hunter is, like, but to me, Graham Hunter is the person that inspired me to make content. He's the voice of Spanish football, along with Guillaume Balaguer from back in the day. And now he's a friend of mine who I speak to on a regular basis. And that to me has been like something that money couldn't put a price on, to become friends with the person who inspired me to do content. Like, wow, that to me has just been amazing.
What's the feeling like going from, you say you started the year last year on 5,000 subscribers or around that?
No, when we started the channel, our goal was to hit 5,000 subscribers. So we're 3 years old. We'll be 3 years old in May. This May coming up will be 3 years old. So
what was it like? Sorry, what was it like? Like, it's kind of hard for me to put into words. What was it like going from like the little guy, into a room with all these guys, just kind of meeting them and whatever? What's it like? What's the feeling like?
It's actually one of relief, because you realize that there's no aura around anybody. They don't have this special thing that you don't have. They're just hardworking, normal, charismatic people who have worked their way to get where they are. That was the thing. Like, you see, everybody's frail, everybody has faults, and the first thing I did with Graham Hunter was I asked him, could I have a picture, like, as you would? And he said, yeah, do you want to have a chat? Like, do you want to have a chat? And I said, yeah, if you've got a few minutes. He said, fuck that, of course I've got minutes. So he jumped us up on the stage, on the main stage where all the event was going to be held. And we sat there and recorded a half-hour interview on the main stage of the event. Like, and, he could do that because he was Graham Hunter. But if I tried to jump up there, I would have been arrested. But yeah, that stuff like that was amazing. There are some people in the industry who, I won't lie to you, they're horrible people. They really are. They'd stab you in the back as quick as look at you. But there are some really good people. Jack, mate, is one of the nicest people you will ever come across. Michael Ramsey, the Irish guy, absolute comedy genius. And I've been told the lovely guy. Just so many people that have made it, and I look at them and go, I'm glad you made it because you deserve it from both your human perspective and the work you put in, because they really are lovely people. Then you've got other guys. I love all the different forms, like expressions. Expressions would be a mate of mine, but not my style of content. Yeah. Different style of content, but God, when we get together and we record stuff, you leave it smiling. Like you spent your time with him and you smile because he's such a funny guy. Troops is, again, another lovely guy. I've been really lucky, and I don't know what I've done to deserve to get the following that we're getting, but I'm very grateful for it. That's all I'll ever say, is I'm very, very grateful.
Do you think you're going to ever try and get guys onto Sky or whatever? Because I feel like your channel in particular is very like fan interactive, and it's kind of like, you know, it's like you and the camera kind of thing. Do you ever think you'd ever go on to mainstream television like Flex has done from the Eye to Stand and stuff?
No, I have a rule. It's called the cunt rule. If I can't say that word, I won't go on a show. That genuinely, from day one, I've had that rule. I've turned down jobs presenting for radio, national radios in Ireland. I've turned down a media opportunity in Spain to go and live and work over there. It's really weird because this is my baby. Like myself and Connor, this is everything to us. And somebody offered to buy a stake of that office recently for a significant sum. And I said, no, I want to do this. I want this to succeed. And then I want Mundo Sporto to become a launch pad for young creators. So that's why Jack Gill does a lot of stuff on there. Dave has a party, Corey from the West Ham Way. And I want to bring through and help guide the next generation of YouTubers who don't understand that they don't need a manager. They can represent themselves. They can sort their own brand deals. And I want to create a bespoke agency to help bring those through. And then I want to do a lot of stuff locally. I want to set up and open up a full recording studio for the youth centre here in Gorey, so I can teach kids that there are other ways. You might not be able to go to college, but there are other ways you can make an income and a living in this day and age. And I want to give a lot back. So yeah, hefty ambitions, I suppose, but a social responsibility is something that I take really, really seriously.
That's amazing. Yo, thank you so much for watching this clip on the JakeMcBoss Podcast highlights channel. If you guys want to check out the full in-length podcast, first link in the description down below. Check out this podcast and loads of other podcasts. You can also listen on Spotify and Apple Podcasts as well. Link to those will be in the description of that podcast, so go click on that link in the description. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like, subscribe to both channels. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, lads.